The Los Angeles Chargers might have themselves the most underrated defense in the entire NFL. And I know, I'm going to start off by saying there's a lot that goes into this. Obviously, Joey Bosa, the fact that he just hasn't been available. I think I saw an article the other day about how he hasn't played more than like 9 games since 2021. Not a good look, and I'm not going to argue with you there. But when he's on the field, this defense is scary. And for that matter, even when he's not on the field, with what Harbaugh and company are doing with this defense right now is pretty damn good. And I think you have to be really, really excited for a couple different reasons. Number one, on the offensive side of the football, would we like to see a little bit more explosiveness? Yes. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But when your defense only lets up maybe 1-2 touchdowns a game, you can win some stuff, right? And Jim Harbaugh was exactly what this team needed. He needed a no bullcrap guy, a guy that was going to put an emphasis on defense, an emphasis on running the football, and an emphasis on taking care of the football. He's done all of those things. And the reason I think this defense could be so underrated for the Chargers is a couple of different things. Number one, you have the pass rush where, yes, Joey Bosa, even though he hasn't been available, when he's on the field, he's one of the best defensive ends in the game. You also have Morgan Fox, Poona Ford, who's very underrated in his own mind. The definition of Poona Ford's career is underrated because he's 5'10" and 3 bills. Like the guy's just yoked out of his mind. And that 3 bills is not fat in any way. So Poona Ford's a stud. You also have Bosa when he's healthy. You've got arguably the fastest and best reading interior linebacking core in Deion Henley and Denzel Perryman. Oh, and then you got Khalil Mack, who is, a future Hall of Famer. And yes, some might say that maybe he's lost a step, maybe he's blah, blah, blah. It's Khalil Mack. He's still really, really good. But I know what you're also saying in the comment section. But Colton, you have to have a good secondary. They do. You've got Derwin James, who in my mind has been so good and so looked down on. And I honestly don't even know why, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But he just continues to impress me. And I mean, need we remind you of the time that he absolutely laid out Travis Kelce? It's pretty awesome. I think we can all agree on that. But also guys like Cam Hart, who coming up out of Notre Dame, I'm not going to lie to you, I was a little hesitant to see him get a lot of snaps right away, but Cam Hart is he's not bad. I think we've seen a lot worse in the NFL. And 6'2", 207, like we said, a former Notre Dame guy. Overall, right now has a 73.0 PFF grade, a 68.8 PFF coverage grade. And, he's doing the things you want to see, where was only targeted one time, and that was against the Carolina Panthers, but only allowed 1 catch for 1 yard, and got a little bit more run against the Broncos in Week 6, a total of 12 snaps, had a 68.9 defensive grade, also had an 83.1 PFF run defense grade, which is huge, and then coverage was not targeted, so kind of a binomer there, if you will. But he's getting good snaps, and I think he's going to have more of an opportunity to show exactly what he can do in this defense. So I love me some Samuel Jr. It sucks that he's on IR right now, but it is what it is. But the rest of this secondary, Jasir Taylor has been underrated for a long time, and you have Elijah Molden on the back burner there as well. So I'm actually really excited to see really what happens with Cam Hart. I think that him getting the opportunity is going to do a lot of the good things for you, and he can run, he's fast, he's tall, and I think that Jim Harbaugh is going to get the most out of him. So you have a pass rush that's underrated. You have a linebacking core that's underrated, and you got a secondary that's underrated. Underrated. I'm not exactly a mathematician, but 3 underrateds equal 1 underrated. So, and when I'm saying underrated, what do I think that the ceiling is for this defense? Well, it's already playing pretty damn well. Like, again, if you just look at the totality of what this team has done against, the Raiders, which they came on, got a win, which the Raiders, I can see the argument that maybe it's not that impressive at all because, I mean, it sucks. They're just not doing well right now. Also, the Panthers, again, same thing. But you hold Kansas City to 17 points and you lose that game kind of because of a ticky-tack foul or a flag, excuse me. Also, the Denver Broncos offense, let's be very clear about something. He very much, in my opinion, Bo Nix is not it. Like, he's good quarterback. When I say not it, like, I got to see more from him, and maybe he'll end up being a franchise quarterback. I don't know, but the way that this team handled Bo Nix and this defense came off the ball, put pressure on him, stopped the run, all that kind of stuff, like, this could be a really good team. And I get it. Like, it's going to take some time throughout the rest of the season as we get going here and everything at 3-2 in the AFC West. Things are going to have to pan out for you, but the early return is the draft class is looking really good with Ladd McConkey and Joe Alt already being studs for you. Also, you can run the ball now with J.K. Dobbins, and you've got the most underrated defense in the entire NFL. The future is bright for the Chargers. That's all you have to say. But overall, let us know what you guys think. Do the Los Angeles Chargers have the most underrated defense in the entire NFL? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.